fighting hard to come back. And we're going to continue that fight because it is a battle that we have to win, and we will win. Because this neighborhood and these families and our entire region is important, but this is a very special place. Because it's a place where there were a lot of small businesses, a place where there were strong families, but a place where many of the families weren't as wealthy as other regions. And we acknowledge that. And we thank God for all of our blessings in all of the areas. But this area needs special help, and it's going to get it now that we have a president that understands that. And we have a mayor, an extraordinary mayor, and you all will get to know him better and better, but I've known him my whole life. I was 5 years old when he was born. I've known him from the minute he landed on this earth. And I can promise you, no one has been raised to do this job the way that I think he can. And he's got my full and complete confidence. He's got a great city council, and I want you all to give a hand of applause to John Johnson, your city councilman, and other elected officials that are here. I see Cynthia Willard-Lewis and others that have served admirably and well, and the elected officials here have had a very difficult time. And it is not their fault. And I want you to know that. It is the fault of a federal government not understanding the scope of this disaster and not willing to stand up and say that the federal government does have a responsibility and a role to play. We are so grateful to our churches. We are so grateful to Brad Pitt, the angel of the Ninth Ward, and to the Make It Right Foundation. They haven't done everything perfectly, but you know what? That man, as a lady said the other day on television, has an angel face. Did you hear her say that? And if there were wings attached to it, it would just fly away. Because when everybody else forgot about this place on the national level, he stayed with it. And I have the greatest admiration and respect for the Make It Right Foundation, and we're going to do other things as well now that we have a Secretary of HUD that knows what to do about building this community back. Now that's only 50 houses. And all the nonprofits, all of them, Habitat for Humanity, Building Together, the St. Bernard Project, everybody for 5 years has built 2,000 homes. We lost 200,000. Now we're grateful for the volunteers. We love them. I've gutted houses myself. But we cannot do it just one house at a time.
That's right.
And we cannot just rely, like a former president said, on the marketplace and on the private sector. We are going to rebuild this government, and this government is going to be worthy of you because you are better than it right now.
All right.
And I see Martha Cagle out here, and I see the Homeless Coalition. And she went and got people from underneath the interstate. No federal agency came down here to do it until Sean Donovan and President Obama stood up. And I'm going to tell the truth if it's the last thing I do. So God bless you. I know you have suffered. We have all suffered. No one could suffer more than the people of South Louisiana. But those suffering days are over with. They are over with. We are going to pull together. We are going to build the greatest city and the greatest region this country has ever seen. And I hope the federal government will help us. I hope FEMA keeps getting smarter. I hope the president will come down here as often as he can. And we need all their help. But I'm so fired up, and I know you are too. We're going to do it come hell or high water. God bless you all.